Cleaning my drawers. I've cleaned all the other cupboards. They're clean on the inside, wiped it all down. This is empty but clean. And now I'm doing these messy things. That's an old mirror I used for coffees and teas and things, which I don't drink tea and coffee no more. So, and then I'm going to get in and spray, air it out. Cleaned in there a bit. Nothing in there. I'm poor. But it's clean. And then up here, I've got to clean up here. This is a very old kitchen thingy. Probably 70s, 60s, 70s. The bubble glass. Can't get it anymore. Very old. It's my son's big giant fish. Wow. That's so cool. Then I got to clean outside. And I'll show you. There. Dust. Someone's wrapper. So I've got a lot of cleaning to do. My TV is on. It's my little car fridge. And it's a warmer as well. I've got the other one in my bedroom. I sometimes use for makeup or whatever. I just made some water from condensation. Tastes good. I'm sucking on a lolly. It's a cough lolly. I got no other lollies. There's my machine. Goes through tubes, comes through a fan. Fan cools it as it's going through the tube, and then comes out as water. It's vaporized from the steam and then drips in this bottle. It started to taste funny, so I undone it all, cleaned the fan and the dust out of it, and cleaned all the rubbers around it. They were a bit burnt from the heat. So I cleaned them all, cleaned everything up, whacked it back together and pulled this apart, whacked that back together. And the water tasted a lot better. It still has that rubber burnt smell, but the taste isn't there. So that is what I'm doing right now. And I just had lunch. And I've just got to fix all that. And that's the book I found. I drew on it and coloured things in. I'm keeping it. I found it, or workers found it in the walls in my house when they cleaned when they were doing the bathroom and the tiles and the carpets. Now I have clean, fresh tiles. That's my old bedroom. I'm turning it into a playroom or study for my grandson and study for me. I don't know, probably won't use it as a study. I've got my lounge room. But this is, I just had a shower. That's got dirt from outside on it. I've got to clean that. This is my brand new shower. Airy and clean. Brand new dunny, brand new tiles. He even put brand new wood on the sides here. Some holes. And did all that. So lovely, isn't it? I've still got to move boxes back in the room. I'm still getting there. It's just I'm studying as well. And I just finished my lesson 2 and 2B. So anyway, I'm going to talk about my so-called ex-marriage. Thank God it's ex-marriage. It started off with coming home late with roses and flowers, and his face would be hidden. I couldn't see who it was. And then he'd give me the flowers, and then it was him. This happened quite frequently. Then it started with accusations that I was having affairs, when you know damn well who was having the affairs hiding behind the flowers. And every girlfriend I had, he'd be asking them behind my back to have sex with him and things like that. He broke my jaw for being late from a nightclub out with friends. I like to go to nightclubs and mingle, meet new people. I loved it. I didn't dance or anything. Just went out, had a couple of drinks, talked and went home. And he said not to be late. And I thought I was late. And he hit me anyway in the jaw and broke it. And up to about 3 years ago, I couldn't open my mouth very wide. And the dentist rewired my jaw. And now I can open my mouth very wide. But, oh, it was horrible, horrible. You know, I used to stay with him because I thought marriage is important. But you know what's more important is me. I'm the important, so I got away. And he tried killing himself on Panadol, for crying out loud. How pathetic is that? You know, if you're going to try and kill yourself, you'd do something like, you know, really strong drugs. You wouldn't go and tell everybody, I'm going to kill myself, and take Panadol. That's so gay to me and lame. And hounding me. Oh, God, the whole family are freaky weird. Except for one that lives in Gympie. They're lovely people on a farm with tomatoes and things. The loveliest people on this planet. Love them to death. The rest are real weird, you know. He was really, really not normal in the head. Like, he'd tell me things like, cars go faster if they're red. He's a grown man, and cars go faster if they're red. How pathetic. Oh my God, I'm just so glad I'm away. But when I got away, nobody told me he was a pedophile. He's a known pedophile. And nobody told me. The whole time I was with him, nobody, because they were glad that I was taking all the pig. And they felt safer, I suppose, as long as I copped it all. Because I was small and looked like a child when I was younger. And him being tall, he was attracted to children, and I looked like a child. He had his whole imaginary world all tied up in one. So nobody told me, nobody bothered to help me. They didn't care. And I think that's wrong about Australians. They should share information about pedophiles, because I copped abuse after abuse, and that he was creepy. You know, really, really creepy. And I thought marriages, you have to make work. And after a few years, 3 years, I got tired of him and I left. And I finally left. In the end, his family came after me because, you know, they couldn't use me anymore to tame the beast. Like a punching bag for him to use whenever he wanted, for his imagination and things as well. So anyway, he's gone, I'm glad. And if he comes near me, or his family come near me, I will get a court order and keep them weirdos away. Like they'd see me and they'd swerve their car towards me and then swerve back on the road, like as if they want to run me over for leaving a pedophile. Oh, pathetic. Anyway, I'm glad. But he took all my money. That was years ago. He thought I was getting money from my grandfather, which isn't my grandfather. And he thought I was getting money from him. They were paying more money to spy on me, people to private dicks to spy on me, than the money the government was giving on unemployment. Oh, so pathetic. But anyway, now that I'm older, hopefully he's older and would think about going for someone else instead of trying to, get back at me for not loving him. I mean, basically, who would? You come undone in the end. People will find out what you are in the end.